What? Why are you here? Who are you? What's your YouTube channel? Why are you here?
It's
Okay, so
that gun.
let me just tell you, when women and men think past the teenage years about being in a relationship, they always think about themselves as a prize, no matter who it is, no matter what metric you're judging, no matter whether they weigh a certain amount, they make a certain amount per year, they've had X amount of relationships, they have X amount of notches on their bed frame. Everybody's always thinking about how will this person match up to what I am. Not enough people are asking themselves, why are they worth anything in the first place? I think too many people at a certain age, what do you think, expert? Too many people at a certain age think that they're the prize with really nothing specific to back it up. Do you think that's true? And what gender does that more, men or women?
Women.
Why is that? And do you think that's valid or do you think that's like stupid?
I mean, in some ways it is valid because a lot of men just use women for money and stuff. Or not for money. I don't know.
Those
A lot of
are-
men just use women for sex and stuff, which is so ridiculous.
okay, and not
And then they suggest to them that they should do OnlyFans,
okay, not
which is so stupid.
not to necessarily judge what you're saying, but if the women wouldn't do that, how could it be done?
I don't know. You figure it out.
So I think that this is a classic case of you basically just maybe not you, but a lot of women get to the age and a certain point of their life where they think that the world owes them something, owes them explanations, owes them the type of lifestyle, owes them something when in reality they themselves have no answers. They have no real experience choosing and deciding what should be in the world. And it's like me, I'm I'm not gonna pay the price that you want to ask if you don't even have it in yourself to pay an equal price on the market. Do you oh, I think she's basically like leaving already. I think she's putting her tail between her legs and she's running away.
No, I'm not. I don't really care about this conversation. It's really stupid.
I think that when you did have social media, she deleted her social media just for YouTube, by the way. Follow her at what?
Lightning Rhea.
When you did have it, people were looking for dating advice, right?
Yeah.
So okay, let's kind of switch the
Put the money
conversation.
aside, bro. Stop going after guys with money. Stop going after girls with money. Stop letting your parents set you up with people just with money because they don't have morals.
But that's not what usually is done though. Like me personally, not that I know all the people in the world, but I don't know anybody with an arranged marriage.
Yeah, well, in the Indian community, it's rampant.
So what percentage of people in America have an arranged marriage? I would say less than 1 out of 10. Less than 1 out of 10.
Yeah.
So we're talking about a small demographic. Why are we even wasting our time with this when I think a lot of people young are just running around, running the streets. I think there's a lot of people that are just running the streets at a certain age. Hello, everybody. Is it true that a lot of people are just running the streets, messing around with whatever they can?
Yep.
Is that like a good thing? Because I think a lot of people capitalize on that for money or for self gratification. But I think that's not what life's about. See, girls have no answers. Sorry to be a feminist, but girls have no answers. I think that the issue with this type of people right here is nobody really holds them accountable until a certain age. And because nobody's held them accountable for so many years to their own actions, their own thoughts, their own beliefs, all of a sudden, they think they're right. They wanted to say something, but in reality, they have no real answers.
No one has the answer.
I think that's not really true because there are some people that have successful relationships in the world. Would you say that you've done a lot of that or no?
What?
See, we've got about 2 gigabytes of RAM here. Nothing major, but I think that even though here, this may be a hot take. Even though women end the majority of relationships, they're not happier. Like women get
Right.
in and out of relationships and it's like a damaging thing. Is that true?
Yeah.
But guys, it's just like, hey, more experience. Hey, more experience. Hey, more experience. So why are women losing in 2026?
Well, men are losing actually because women are more accomplished than they ever have been. They don't want no broke N-words.
What's the N-word mean?
Broke motherfuckers.
Wait, but that starts with an M, not an N.
I meant M like Mary.
Oh, broke M's.
Yep.
Oh, I get it. So, okay, but as a guy, we don't really give a crap about how much money a girl has, to be honest. It
Yeah,
doesn't matter.
but women do. Hello, brother. Hi. Yo, I'm a big YouTuber.
We're supposed to be talking about something serious, not addressing the low level comments that people say. And this is, like I said, the difference. We got a few more gigabytes of RAM here. She's just getting off. She's just getting off on any little tangent. And that's what I'm like. My main complaint is with women. If you had, and I want to say like something crazy, if you had like 50K saved up and you got a half a gigabyte of RAM in your brain, you think that it's going to be useful to be in a relationship with someone like that?
No.
Because unless it's like something substantial that you could actually like make a legacy with, even then, if you're just with someone for the money, like what's the fun of that? You know?
Right.
But why shouldn't women just follow the bag? 2026. Because you know what type of stuff Megan Thee Stallion pushes or Cardi B pushes or
Megan Thee Stallion is awesome. She's a
See,
women empowerment.
I think you only have 1 gigabyte of RAM left, to be honest. I think you're
Women empowerment. He hates Megan Thee Stallion. Like, what the hell? He's such a hater.
what good does Megan Thee Stallion do for the world? Exactly. So I
Women
think,
empowerment.
and are women happier? No, they're sadder than they've ever been. I don't know the exact statistic, but I think most women are on some kind of I don't want to say most, but a lot of women are on some kind of antidepressant, like anti-anxieties. If it was working for them, wouldn't they like not need that stuff to feel better about themselves?
Right.
If you need to take some sort of substance to feel better about your life, I think it says that you're not winning.
Right.
So no amount of women empowerment and Megan Thee Stallion, young hot thing is making any sort of positive difference in most women's lives. What do you have to say about that as a representative for all women?
Whoa. Mind blown.
I think we need some more women on this podcast because your half a gigabyte of RAM is not cutting it right now.
No, I'm tired from today. I was sweating like crazy. Lucius made me do a bunch of work today. I'm just exhausted. Okay, my brain is not working right now. I'm here at the pool to swim and have my me time and be a 5 year old and swim and have fun. I'm not here to give groundbreaking, earth shattering opinions that change women and men and change the foundation of feminism and racism and all that shit. I just want to enjoy my life right now.
And why wouldn't you have that to offer if you're really a grinder?
I did.
You're a mo-
I changed you into a feminist.
I think that the vast majority of women don't know how to make logical decisions without getting the opinion of their mom, their cousin, their niece, their nephew, their granny, their therapist, their fucking best friend. And none of this stuff really actually matters to what they should do. It's just a big waste of time and they feel better about themselves because they think that they have someone to connect with. But in reality, it's just judgment. It doesn't really change what they should do or what they shouldn't do. It's just a way to basically burn time and have outside opinions that mean nothing. You think I'm wrong on that?
Yes.
Okay, so you have people that you said were your family when I first met you. How has getting their opinion, how has that helped you?
No, it hasn't. Me trying to get free from them has literally like been a nightmare.
So isn't that like a waste of girls' time today to get everybody's opinion?
Yes.
what do you think modern women should do to be able to level up and live the life that they want to live? Should they focus on the bag? Should they focus
Yep.
on their body? Should they focus on
Yep. Health and wealth. Health is wealth. So focus on your body and focus on your business.
but come on. If you're running with a half a gigabyte of RAM, you cannot run a business, bro. Right?
Right.
Do
So you need a partner.
do you have a business yourself?
Yes.
How is that going for you, your business?
It's going okay
How did you found this business?
with my partner.
And how did you come to the idea of this business?
With my partner.
No. That's not an answer.
Oh, well, first,
how
I
did
mean, I don't want to say the specifics and the details of the business.
not
I mean, it's just not something I want to share. It's my private life. Ow!
I think that that's a loser mentality. If you have a business, you should be able to like stand on it. Stand on stand on business. Like, listen, I know my back is fat and I'm gonna stand on it. And I know my neck is definitely feeling the weight of your body, and I'm gonna stand on it. So I'm just gonna say that if you can't be open and honest about your business and just put it out there, I feel like it's probably like fake vaporware. It's not real. So just one last time, what type of business do you have and why did you found it yourself?
Not interested in personal questions.
So you see here, it's a classic example of girls just making claims, but in reality, it doesn't really mean anything. They just like to feel good about themselves. Like, I have a business. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm making it. I'm making it. And in reality, this is really nothing there. Um, that's why, like, if you ask a woman a lot of times, just 3 questions in about anything, and I'm a feminist, okay? I'm all about women empowerment. I'm all about, like taking charge and guiding your own life and taking a stand. But if you ask a girl a few questions in about anything of their life, 9 times out of 10, you'll see that it's just like not really founded in anything tangible or serious. It's just like an idea in their head, not like real, not like they have a justifiable reason to do what they're doing a lot of times. Like with this one right there, she has a problem. Like, can I put your business out there, or are you gonna cry about it?
Sure, you can.
She, what did you eat today?
Nothing. Not eggs.
She's a liar,
See,
bro.
eggs.
Ty- Typical. They lie to make themselves feel better about the truth. And it's like not honest, so they can't grow. They're like lying about the truth, so they can't even grow. But long story short, did you go to any fast food joint?
Yes.
And what'd you eat?
Fries.
And did that help you in any way?
Yes, it made me feel a lot better.
Like I said, they can't be honest. Um, if I eat fries, I know it's a complete failure. Look at me. You see this gut? You hear it sounds like a watermelon? That's because I'm fat. I have pound
Your mom
slews.
asked me today. She's like, "What happened to the watermelon? Why didn't you cut it?" I'm like, well, "You were supposed to cut it. You got it." And then she was like, "No, I was waiting on you to cut it." And I was like, "Okay."
You see how they just get problems, but like don't have a way themselves to solve it? This one told me a good saying one time. She was like, screw that girl. All she does is bring me problems. And hey, if I were you, young guys out there, I would definitely implement that in my brain. And she used different words, don't get me wrong. But if you just think when a girl's giving you issues, problems, stress, wasting your time, talking about nonsense, nothing serious, think, screw this girl. She's giving me nothing but problems. Do you know how many times I thought about that with this one? Comes from the horse's mouth itself. And I think about it myself, about the same horse that told it to me. Isn't that something?
How rude.
And I don't even think that you can upgrade the RAM, to be honest. Like, I think probably at a certain age, if they're not willing to do,
If your brain starts to stop developing.
see, they have no power in their. They hear a statistic, and instead of thinking about it dynamically, they say, "Yep, this is what it is. Yep, this is what it is. Here, look, this is what it is." They don't have the power to they don't have the power themselves to think about if something makes sense. They just think it is what it is in such extreme levels that it's actually detrimental to their own growth. So they're very unaccountable. They'll make any excuse to get their way. Like, I don't want to roast women here. Like, to be honest, I told you I'm a feminist. Aren't I a feminist?
Hell no. You are such a misogynist. It's not even funny. You're not a feminist at all.
No, trust me, guys, I'm a feminist.
No, you are not.
I'm all about equal rights and equal lefts, okay? So
That's what all guys are like, freaking asshole.
so what I'm saying is if a girl's trying to play the runaround on you, or even if a guy's trying to play the runaround on you, what you should do is think about why are you even talking to them? What are you hoping to get out of the situation? Is it really something that's tangible or is it something made up in your mind? Girl or boy, are you like making up an excuse in your head to waste your time? Or are you actively chasing something or acquiring something that's going to build you up as a person? This is what I think about when I'm taking my last few breaths, right? What's it gonna mean what I'm doing right now? Right now. Hopefully, I'm making a difference in your life. Hopefully, I'm making you think because listen, I've been below a lot of times in my life. I mean, even in my own mind, I'm below now. Like my body's not where I want it to be. My smarts is not where it wants to be. My business is not where I want it to be. My following is not where I want it to be. You should follow, by the way. I'd really appreciate it. And maybe learn something. But the thing is if you don't hold yourself accountable, nobody else will. Not your friend, not your mom, not your nobody else will hold you accountable. All there is you in the world. That's it. You have to make yourself go to the gym. You have to make yourself eat healthy. You have to make yourself sleep early at times. You have to cut out the TV. There's this TV show called Love Island. Tell me what anybody gets from doing this. Oh, the gazebo, whatever they call it, right? It's just a waste of time. You just got to be honest with yourself. Trust me, honesty does not come for a lot of people easily. It takes someone else calling them out, saying, "Hey, this is a waste of time." Like me right now, I hate Love Island. Don't hate it. You just have to realize that it's a waste of your time to even talk to people about it, to even think about it, because you know what a psyop is? It's basically something programmed to make you waste your time, make your brain power go to swine, like lead nowhere. Mainstream TV, mainstream food, fast food, just a way of thinking is not like common, like it doesn't make any sense. Um, and people just aren't honest today. People are trying to be corporate today, but the world was basically founded on honesty and principles. And I think you can have conflicting principles, but if you have a group of people that you can honestly trust, you can actually think about things in a way that makes sense. So this one dislikes the idea at times of what you would call I'm a Rex work, like OF, like Danielle Bergoli. She's a multimillionaire from this franchise, right? Um Now she said she's broke. She's grinding on her business. Now, I'm a proponent of getting it by any means necessary. Hate to be honest, but I love to be honest at the same time. If you're broke and someone else is getting it, but they show their body to get it, I'm no heat, no judgment. In that way, I'm definitely a feminist. Go out there and get it. Like, how are you gonna be broke and calling someone else's principles bad, but you're struggling? Isn't that kind of a joke? Like, if you have a story of rags to riches, uneducated or whatever, and you make your way, you drive in whatever, you live in wherever, you got no worries when it comes to money or connections, fame. Not that I'm chasing fame. I'd actually rather be in my own situation, living my life, not worried about nobody and what they see about me or what they care about me. Cause it's dangerous out here. People get put on a t-shirt. But you basically just can't hate from outside the club. If you're struggling, you have to be willing to do whatever it takes to reach your goals. And I find that not a lot of people today are willing to do that. There's a lot of people that'll complain, they'll they'll be unhappy with where they are, but they're not going to get where they want to get because they're not willing to do what they're supposed to be able to make it. But then they're going to complain about it. All I'm saying is don't complain. Just do what you have to do. You got to do what you got to do. All right. That was 20 minutes. I'm going to aim to do 20 minutes later today or tomorrow. This is a bit of a hot take. I hope you enjoyed it. To sum it up, to say 5 main points: don't hate from outside the club of where you want to get to. If you want to get a goal, you get it by any means necessary. Don't let anybody hold you back from it. And listen, check with people that you actually trust and admire completely to see if what you're doing makes sense. Even if they don't know you, watch YouTube videos. Think about people who made it how you want to make it. People that even maybe passed on from now. The second thing, don't trust just one source per se. You can't put all your eggs in one basket because 9 times out of 10, it's not going to work out for you. You have to be diversified in your life portfolio. You need more experience than just one to be able to really trust what even you're doing, because this is a thing that I heard before. If you're an apple judger and you've had one apple, do you really think you know apples just by looking at one apple? Yeah, no. You got to see thousands and thousands of apples to really understand what you're looking at. So the third one, work on your body, bro. Your body controls your everything. It controls how you speak. It controls how you feel before you speak. It controls what you think about. It controls how people interact with you. If your body's on 80, push it to 90, put it to 100. Do the cardio. Make sure your diet is completely strict. Don't waste your time eating nonsense. McDonald's, cheeseburgers, bonbons, fries. I know you have all the excuses. I need a cheat day. Uh, Everything in moderation. Stop the drinking. Your body. Push your body. Your mindset. Don't get comfortable, so comfortable in your life that you're not going to advance what you know how to do. You're not going to advance how you can interact with people. Basically, advance your body, advance your mind. And one last thing, really know who's worth talking to. Because a lot of people are going to push something. And just because the presentation may be nice, it doesn't mean that it's worth hearing out. Remember that. Peace out. Tomorrow, check back in.